She slammed the diner door open, rain pouring off her trench coat like tears from a broken sky, her eyes locking on the waitress behind the counter, arm in a makeshift cast, wincing with every pour of coffee. "You shouldn't be working like that," she blurted, voice cracking with unexpected fury, as if the sight pierced her own guarded heart. In that instant, Hannah Thompson, the undercover owner of this crumbling New York eatery, knew her life was about to unravel. Hannah Thompson had built her empire from the ground up, a chain of diners across the East Coast that screamed Americana. Red vinyl booths, chrome-edged counters, and milkshakes thick enough to stand a spoon in. But lately, profits were dipping, complaints rising, and whispers of mismanagement echoed through boardrooms. At 35, with sharp features framed by dark waves of hair, and a no-nonsense attitude honed from years in a male-dominated industry, Hannah decided to go undercover. Disguised as a new hire named Lexi, she infiltrated her own flagship diner in Brooklyn, trading her designer suits for a faded apron and sensible sneakers. The place was a time capsule. Walls plastered with faded posters of jazz legends, the jukebox crooning Ella Fitzgerald, and the air thick with the scent of frying bacon and fresh pie. It was supposed to be a quick sting operation. Spot the thieves, fire the slackers, turn the ship around. But on her first shift, everything changed. Jordan Hayes was the shift leader, a 28-year-old with sun-kissed freckles, emerald eyes that sparkled like the Hudson on a clear day, and a laugh that could cut through the diner's morning rush. Her left arm was in a sling, fingers peeking out from a cast that looked like it had seen better days. Hannah watched her juggle trays one-handed, flashing smiles at regulars who called her Jordy like family. "How'd that happen?" Hannah asked casually, wiping down a table nearby. Jordan glanced at her cast, her smile faltering for a split second. "Oh, this? Slipped on some ice last week. No biggie. Coffee." She poured with practiced ease, but Hannah caught the grimace, the way her shoulder tensed. Something about it didn't sit right. New York winters were brutal, but the story felt too pat. As days blurred into shifts, Hannah embedded herself deeper. She learned the rhythms. The early bird truckers nursing black coffee, the hipsters snapping photos of avocado toast, the single moms grabbing takeout after long days. Jordan was the glue holding it all together. She mentored the younger staff, diffused arguments with a witty quip, and somehow made the understaffed kitchen run like clockwork. But Hannah noticed the shadows under her eyes, the way she popped painkillers when she thought no one was looking. One evening, as the neon open sign flickered against the twilight, Hannah found Jordan in the back alley, leaning against the brick wall, lighting a cigarette with trembling fingers. "Rough night?" Hannah asked, stepping out for fresh air. Jordan exhaled a plume of smoke, her voice soft but edged. "You could say that. This job, it's everything. Pays the bills, keeps me sane." She paused, eyes distant. "What about you, Lexi? What's your story?" Hannah hesitated, crafting her cover. "Just trying to make ends meet. Moved here from Chicago after a bad breakup." It wasn't entirely a lie. Her last relationship had ended in flames. A high-powered lawyer who couldn't handle Hannah's ambition. Jordan nodded, a knowing smile creeping in. "Breakups suck. Mine was complicated. She left me for someone normal." The word hung heavy, laced with unspoken pain. Hannah's heart skipped. So Jordan was out, unapologetically. In the dim alley light, something shifted. A spark of connection, unexpected and electric. They talked for hours that night, sharing stories of lost loves and city dreams. Jordan spoke of growing up in a small Ohio town, fleeing to New York for freedom, finding solace in the diner's chaos. Hannah, under her alias, shared fragments of her truth. The loneliness of success, the ache for something real. But cracks were forming. Hannah overheard the manager, a sleazy guy named Rick, barking orders at Jordan. "You think that arm gives you a pass? Work faster or you're out." Jordan bit back, tears pushing through. Hannah's blood boiled. Rick was the problem, skimming tips, harassing staff. Yet, watching Jordan's resilience, Hannah felt a pull deeper than business. By the end of the week, their conversations turned intimate. Over late-night cleanups, Jordan confessed her fears. Medical bills piling up, no insurance, the arm not healing right. "I can't afford to stop," she whispered. Hannah wanted to reveal herself, to fix it all, but the undercover rules bound her. Instead, she offered a shoulder, a listening ear, and felt her walls crumbling. As shifts ended, they'd walk to the subway together, the city lights blurring into a romantic haze. One night, under a street lamp's glow, Jordan turned to her. "Lexi, you're different. You see me." Their hands brushed, a tentative touch that sent shivers down Hannah's spine. In that moment, the line between boss and employee blurred into something forbidden, something beautiful. But secrets have a way of festering. Hannah discovered discrepancies in the books. Money vanishing tied to Rick. And Jordan? She was covering for him, her loyalty misplaced. Why? Hannah dug deeper, her heart torn between duty and this budding affection. The diner hummed with midday energy, plates clattering like urban percussion. Hannah, as Lexi maneuvered through the crowd, her mind racing. Last night's brush of hands lingered, a whisper of possibility. But business called. She needed evidence against Rick. Jordan was at the counter, her cast smudged with flour from prepping pies. "Hey Lexi, grab table 5. She called, her voice warm despite the strain. Hannah nodded, stealing glances. Jordan's resilience was magnetic, but so was her vulnerability. During a lull, they shared a booth for break. Jordan toyed with her coffee mug. "Tell me more about Chicago. What made you leave?" Hannah improvised. "The ex." She was all about status, fancy dinners, networking. "I wanted real." The words felt true, echoing her own life. Jordan's eyes softened. "Real is rare. My ex Mia. She couldn't handle my baggage. Said I was too much drama." She laughed bitterly. "Guess small-town girls like me carry it everywhere." "What baggage?" Hannah probed gently. Jordan hesitated, then sighed. "Family stuff. Dad disowned me when I came out at 18. Mom tries, but yeah. And now this arm, doctor says it might need surgery. No way I can pay." Hannah's stomach twisted. As owner, she could help anonymously, but that risked exposure. "You'll figure it out. You're tough." Jordan reached across, her good hand covering Hannah's. "Thanks. Means a lot coming from you." The touch ignited sparks. Hannah pulled back slightly, conflicted. This wasn't part of the plan. That afternoon, Hannah snooped in the office while Rick was out. Files revealed padded expenses, missing receipts. But a note caught her eye. "Jay, cover for me or everyone knows." Blackmail? Her pulse quickened. Confronting Jordan felt wrong but necessary. After close, in the empty diner, Hannah cornered her. "Jordan, what's going on with Rick?" Jordan's face paled. "What do you mean?" "I saw the books. He's stealing and you're helping." Tears welled. "It's not that simple. Rick, he knows about my past. I got in trouble young, shoplifting to survive after leaving home. He threatens to tell corporate, get me fired. I need this job." Hannah's heart ached. "You don't deserve this." Jordan stepped closer. "Lexi, please don't say anything. I can handle it." Their eyes met, tension thick. Jordan leaned in, lips brushing Hannah's in a tentative kiss. It was soft, electric, tasting of coffee and desperation. Hannah froze, then melted, kissing back with a hunger she hadn't felt in years. They pulled apart, breathless. "I'm sorry," Jordan whispered. "I just feel something." "Me too," Hannah admitted, guilt gnawing. This was betrayal, her identity a lie. Days turned feverish. Stolen moments. A shared glance during rush, fingers intertwining in the stockroom. Jordan opened up about her dreams, writing poetry, maybe opening a cafe. Hannah shared Lexi's aspirations, weaving truth with fiction. But Rick escalated. He cornered Jordan one night, demanding more cover-ups. Hannah overheard, intervening. "Leave her alone." Rick sneered. "New girl, mind your business." Jordan pulled her away. "Lexi, don't. He'll fire you." Hannah seethed, plotting her reveal. But first, she helped Jordan see a doctor anonymously, slipping cash under her locker. Jordan was grateful, puzzled. "Who did this?" "A friend," Hannah said vaguely. Their romance deepened. Walks in Central Park, picnics under blooming cherries. Jordan recited poems, her voice melodic. "You make me believe in second chances," she said one sunset. Hannah felt alive, but the lie loomed. Then disaster. Rick discovered missing files, blamed Jordan. He fired her on the spot, arms still in cast. Jordan stormed out, tears streaming. Hannah chased her. "Wait. It's not over. But Jordan turned hurt. How would you know? You're just a waitress like me. Hannah's world cracked. She had to come clean. The Brooklyn streets blurred as Hannah raced after Jordan, the diner's neon fading behind. Jordan! Stop! Jordan whirled, eyes red-rimmed. What, Lexi? Going to fix this too? Like the mystery money for my doctor. Hannah halted, breath ragged. I can explain. Explain what? Rick's right, I'm done. Back to square one. She clutched her cast, defeated. Not if I help. Hannah's voice trembled. The moment of truth. I'm not who you think. Jordan frowned. What do you mean? Taking a deep breath, Hannah shed her disguise. My name's Hannah Thompson. I own the diner chain. I went undercover to investigate issues. Silence stretched thick as fog. Jordan's face shifted from confusion to betrayal. You lied. All this time. I had to. The place was failing. But meeting you, it changed everything. Jordan stepped back. Changed? You kissed me knowing it was a game? Was I just part of your investigation? No. Hannah reached out. It started as business, but you're real. I fell for you. Tears fell. Fell for a lie. I trusted you, shared my soul. And you're the boss? The one who could have fixed my arm, my life from day one. Hannah winced. I wanted to, but protocol. Screw protocol. Jordan yelled, voice echoing off brownstones. You watched me suffer, blackmailed by Rick, and did nothing? I was gathering evidence. Now I can fire him, reinstate you. Jordan laughed hollowly. Reinstate? As what, your pity project? I don't need your charity. She turned to leave, but Hannah grabbed her good arm. Please, give me a chance to make it right. Jordan pulled away. You've done enough. She vanished into the night. Hannah stood frozen, rain starting again, mirroring her turmoil. Back at her penthouse she paced, replaying every moment. Jordan's kiss, her laughter genuine. Her own deception, unforgivable. Next day Hannah fired Rick publicly, citing embezzlement. Staff cheered, but Jordan's absence loomed. Hannah promoted a reliable sous chef, implemented raises, insurance. But it felt hollow. Weeks passed. Hannah searched for Jordan's social media, mutual friends. Nothing. The diner thrived, but she was a shell, haunted by what ifs. Then a tip. Jordan at a poetry slam in Greenwich Village. Hannah went, heart pounding. The venue was dim, candles flickering on tables. Jordan took the stage, her arm free of cast but scars visible. Her poem poured out. Shadows and aprons, lies and lattes / a boss in disguise. Stealing my days / broken bones mend but hearts? They shatter / in the city of dreams, where truth doesn't matter. Applause thundered. Hannah approached post-show. Jordan. Jordan stiffened. What do you want, Hannah? To apologize. Truly. I was wrong. Jordan's eyes searched hers. Why undercover? Why not lead openly? Fear. Of failure, vulnerability. But you taught me otherwise. A pause. I read about the changes. Good for the staff. Not without you. Hannah extended a hand. Come back. As partner, equal. Jordan hesitated. Partner? In business. Or more. Both. If you'll have me. Tears glistened. You hurt me deep. I know. Let me heal it. They talked till dawn in a nearby cafe, unraveling lies, weaving truths. Jordan revealed more. Her ex Mia had been abusive, the slip actually a push downstairs. Rick knew, used it. Hannah shared her past. Orphaned young, building walls through success. No room for love till now. Dawn broke, tentative forgiveness blooming. They kissed again, this time honest under morning light. But drama lingered. Mia resurfaced, jealous, spreading rumors about Jordan's instability. Customers boycotted briefly, testing the diner's revival. Hannah stood by Jordan, publicly defending. Love isn't weakness, it's strength. Together they weathered the storm, their bond deepening amid chaos. The scandal hit like a nor'easter. Tabloids screamed, diner drama. Owner's lesbian affair rocks empire. Mia, vindictive, leaked stories of Jordan's past troubles, painting her as unstable. Social media exploded. Hashtags like diner betrayal trending. Hannah's board panicked, demanding she distance herself. "This is bad PR," the chairman barked in a Zoom call. But Hannah, fire in her eyes, refused. "Jordan's my partner, in life and business. Fire me if you must." Jordan, at their shared apartment overlooking the East River, paced. "This is my fault. My baggage." Hannah pulled her close. "No. It's Mia's jealousy, our society's bias. We'll fight." They did. Press conferences, op-eds in the New York Times. Love in the workplace. A story of redemption. Jordan's poetry went viral. Her words on resilience touching hearts. Support poured in, LGBTQ+ groups rallied. Customers returned in droves. The diner became a symbol. Rainbow flags in windows, pride events hosted. But internally doubts crept. Jordan questioned Hannah's motives. Was it pity? The broken waitress you saved? Hannah cupped her face. No. It was you, fierce, kind, unbreakable. I love you. Love. The word hung profound. Jordan echoed it, sealing with a kiss. Highs followed. A weekend getaway to the Hamptons, waves crashing as they walked hand in hand. Jordan proposed a menu revamp. Fusion dishes blending her Ohio roots with New York's flair. Success soared. Yet betrayal lurked. An insider leaked financials tying back to Rick's allies. The chain teetered. In crisis mode, Hannah and Jordan hunkered down. Late nights poring over books, their fingers entwining amid stress. "We got this," Jordan whispered. They did. Lawsuits filed, culprits exposed. The empire stabilized. Personal growth bloomed. Jordan pursued therapy, healing old wounds. Hannah learned vulnerability, delegating more. One crisp fall day in Central Park's foliage blaze, Hannah knelt. "Jordan Hayes, will you marry me? For real, no disguises." Tears of joy. Yes. Wedding plans intertwined with business. A ceremony at the diner, booths filled with staff turned family. But fate twisted. Jordan's arm ached chronically. Complications from the untreated break. Surgery loomed risky. Pre-op, Jordan gripped Hannah's hand. "If something happens." "Nothing will. You're my forever." Surgery succeeded, but recovery tested them. Jordan bedridden, frustrations mounting. "I feel useless." Hannah cared tenderly. "You're everything." Through it, their love deepened, conversations raw, emotions bare. Jordan wrote a book of poems dedicated to Hannah. From casts to crowns, a love undercover. Publication day, a launch at the diner. Crowds cheered, media glowed positively. Reflecting, Hannah realized. The shaking forever was transformation. From isolated mogul to loving partner. Jordan, arm-healed, stood strong. "We uncovered more than scandals, we found us." Their story inspired. Speaking tours, mentoring young LGBTQ+ entrepreneurs. In quiet moments they'd sit in the diner watching life buzz. "Worth every lie?" Jordan teased. "Every truth," Hannah replied. Years unfolded like well-worn menus, the diner chain expanding to the West Coast, each location a beacon of inclusivity. Hannah and Jordan, now married 5 years, balanced boardrooms with beach vacations. Their love a steady anchor amid life's tempests. But personnel shifted. A new manager, Elena, brought fresh ideas but hidden agendas. Close to Jordan, sharing late shifts, Elena's admiration turned flirtatious. Jordan, ever loyal, brushed it off. "She's just friendly." Hannah noticed the texts, the laughs. Jealousy stirred, old insecurities resurfacing. "Be careful," she warned. One stormy evening, Elena confessed feelings to Jordan. "You're amazing. Hannah doesn't appreciate you." Jordan recoiled. "I'm married. Happily." But Elena persisted, planting doubts. Hannah's undercover past. "Can you trust her fully?" Jordan confided in Hannah, but the seed grew. Arguments ensued. "Do you still see me as the broken waitress?" Hannah hurt. "No. You're my equal." Tensions peaked at a company gala. Elena cornered Jordan, attempting a kiss. Jordan pushed away, but photos leaked, twisted to look mutual. Media frenzy. Diner dynasty drama. Infidelity rumors. Hannah confronted Jordan. "Is it true?" "No. But, do you believe me?" Hesitation stung. "I want to." Jordan fled to their old alley, tears mixing with rain. Hannah followed, echoes of their first fight. "I'm sorry," Hannah said. "Trust is hard won, but we've earned it." Jordan nodded. We have. They exposed Elena's sabotage, revenge for a denied promotion. Fired, disgraced. Healing took time. Therapy sessions reaffirming vows. Betrayal tests us, Jordan said. But love wins. Their bond emerged stronger, more nuanced. They adopted a rescue dog, symbolizing new beginnings. Community work deepened. Founding a foundation for LGBTQ+ youth, providing jobs, scholarships. Stories like Jordan's inspired programs for abuse survivors. One anniversary at the original diner, they renewed vows amid friends. From shattered arms to shared hearts, Hannah toasted. Jordan smiled. Forever shaken, forever changed. The story circled back. Hannah, once undercover, now openly leading with empathy. Jordan, from server to co-owner, empowered others. In twilight years they'd reflect on that fateful day. The broken hand unveiling broken systems, mended by love. Their legacy. Not just diners but lives touched. A tale of drama, emotion, romance, profoundly human. As the jukebox played their song, they danced slowly, two women who found home in each other. Amid America's hustle, their love stood resilient. A beacon for all seeking truth in connection. The end wasn't happily ever after. It was authentically, messily ever after. With highs and heartbreaks but always unwavering humanity.